Entry 81. Subject report: the death prophecy of Dakota Frandsen. This entry chronicles a life touched by prophecy, shadowed by fear, and ultimately transformed by hope. A journey from visions of a violent end to the quiet promise of a peaceful goodbye. From a young age, Dakota Frandsen found himself walking the thin line between this world and what lies beyond. He wasn't just drawn to psychic phenomena, he lived it. His bloodline, especially on his father's side, revealed a deep-rooted genetic predisposition toward the psychic arts. It was a revelation that pushed Frandsen to dive headfirst into the mysteries of precognition. And in that search for understanding, one name stood out among the rest: Nostradamus. Frandsen began experimenting with ancient methods, those whispered about in dusty texts and half-forgotten legends: water scrying, mirror gazing, deep trance meditation. All attempts to replicate the visions of the seers who came before him. But what came through it wasn't just a flicker of the future. It was a prophecy. In his first true vision, Frandsen saw himself being stabbed through the heart. He wasn't an old man, but merely in his 30s. The concern? Dakota, at the time of this video, is only 29 years old. The setting of the vision was vague, the fear overwhelming. The sensation of life slipping away felt too real after his flesh was pierced by blade. So real, in fact, that even years later, thinking about the vision drained the energy from his body like a phantom death rehearsing its scene. It wasn't a nightmare, it was a warning. And for years, he lived under the weight of that prophecy, trying to outpace a fate that felt inevitable. But then something changed. Through his continued work with the Galactic Federation of Worlds and his own efforts to consciously shift the direction of his life, a new vision began to emerge. One far removed from violence and full of quiet grace. In this new vision, Frandsen is no longer a man in his 30s. He's aged, weathered, and finally at peace. He awakens in bed next to a woman, only to realize she has passed away in her sleep. They're wearing wedding rings. She was his wife. There is no panic, no dread, only love and the weight of 1,000 memories unspoken. He leans in, gives her one final kiss, then lies back down beside her. His final words being, "I guess it's time we go home, hun. Wait for me." Frandsen's story reminds us the future isn't fixed. Visions, while powerful, are only snapshots of a possible tomorrow. What once seemed like an unchangeable sentence of early death has evolved into a peaceful passage marked by love and legacy. This report stands not just as a record of prophetic insight, but as a testament to the power of choice and the courage to rewrite fate. Entry 81 filed.